Hello. Hello, welcome to John Live Stream. Good morning. Good morning. I hope all we are doing great. Uh, a second. Huh. Okay. Today there is a wonderful, very high-end Chinese, a new arrival Chinese black tea. It's called Jinjunmei. Before we start to share this tea with you, I would love to introduce myself. My name is Yi Tao, and I'm professional Chinese tea sommelier certified by Chinese Tea Science Society. In each tea class, I will select uh, premium quality Chinese teas to show you how to prepare with the traditional Gong Fu Chao and elaborate all characters about this tea or informations about this tea. Like the tea, this tea, black tea is one of the most popular, the most commercial tea drunk and sold around the world. So I believe all of you must already try some black tea in your life. So today I'm just specially show you present this exceptionally wonderful, very high grade, very high end Chinese black tea called Jinjunmei. Uh, Before we start to brew this Jinjunmei, there's something I would like to. This in fact, Jinjunmei relates very much with Lepson Xiaozhong, 正三小种. I don't have ever heard or ever probably all of you already heard, but have you ever tried Lepson Xiaozhong? Lepson Xiaozhong we call it as the ancestor of black tea. Uh, Lepson Seljong has almost 400 years making history, and this Jinjunmei is very special. Jinjunmei is a branch of Lepson Seljong. This Jinjunmei was invented in 2005 with traditional tea making, black tea making craftsmanship, Lepson Seljong tea making craftsmanship, plus modern innovation. Mm. A second, I deal with the connection. Okay, so let's continue on. This Jinjunmei relates very much with Lepsan Seljong because based on Lepsan Seljong traditional tea making craftsmanship plus modern or updated modern innovation. This Jinjunmei is made from single buds, single buds. In the market, you barely see, even in China, you barely see black tea made from single buds for a few reasons. First of all, because single buds, uh, black tea for the black tea craftsmanship, which uh, which the call black tea craftsmanship. First of all, because for the oxidation or fermentation process which demand enough T polyphenol. T polyphenol. Just remember that. So if you use single buds to make into black tea, in fact, for the technique of tea making craftsmanship is very very required, very very demanded. Uh, this tea in our tea shop, beside this Jinjunmei, we're also selling two different Lepson Seochong. You can both. I recommend you to try, and you will see the difference. It's indeed you can just consider this is updated Lepson Seochong, updated Lepson Seochong. This tea, this Jinjunmei is from our co-production. Of a Lapsang Xiaozhong. We call it 桐木关 桐木关 from Wuyi Mountain Wuyi Mountain 啊 from Wuyi Mountain. Mm, I try. The video is not so clear. Okay, let's continue on. This Jinjunmei is from the co-production area called 桐木关 from Wuyi Mountain. When we Wuyi Mountain uh, is known for famous for a few teas. Yeah, Lepsang Xiaozhong, black tea, Jinjunmei black tea, and besides Wuyi road tea, Yancha. In our previous live stream, I just share new arrival 雪梨佛手. If you are interested, Wuyi Mountain, this place, if one day you come to China, you are a Chinese tea lover, I highly recommend to visit this place, and you will surprised by the magnificent, exceptional, very unique mountain landscape, uh, especially for the climate. This Wuyi Mountain, this area, even we call it this place as processing a microclimate. This is why it could explain why the quality, the tea from this place, the quality is so top. As usual, uh, let me show you the dry tea. When you receive a Chinese tea, the first thing I look at the dry tea. This tea is made from single buds. Very, I can, yeah, we dare say that this is the highest grade black tea in the market. In fact, even in China, even in China, uh, for black tea made from single buds, it's very rare to see. Why? First of all, it's the price. Price. Considering the price. Secondly, single buds demanding very very high uh, tea making craftsmanship for the tea maker. And third, very strict requirements for the tea cultivar. This one, first of all, look at you can see the color. The color of this ginger maize is mixed. Uh, you can see we there's there's a way to describe the character, physical features of Jinjunmei, 70% of gray, brown, dark, and 30% of golden color. So this is the first because in the market there's a lot of fake Jinjunmei. If you see a Jinjunmei, the color of the Jinjunmei is totally golden yellow. I can tell you that 100% fake, 100% fake. It's impossible. For the authentic, real Jinjunmei is 70% of dark brown and 30% of golden, and you can see that this tea, uh, the tea buds is tiny. Tea buds covered with golden tea hair tea fuzz. Can you see? Very delicate. This is one of the most beautiful Chinese black tea. In general, for Chinese black tea, the grade regarding the tea leaf grade is made from 1 by 1 leaf, 1 by 2 leaf, 1 by 3 leaves. The grade of the tea leaves, this is not something we look at. This is not something we look at. But this one, that's why this one, you see the title of if you are not familiar with our tea shop, from the title I describe, the title I write for this tea, you can indicate a few information. What grade, what kind of tea it is. It's black tea, uh, very high end. It means for the position of this tea, very high end. Among Chinese teas, Jinjumen still classify as a very high end black tea, and also the production of the tea. This tea is from Tongmuguan, the co-production area. So, final questions. This in our tea session, the first part. The first part, I always introduce this tea with details regarding craftsmanship, history, historical background, cultural background, etc. If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. Now I will write the bringing recommendation. For this tea, a second. Good night. What should the taste of the high quality Jinjunmei? A second. What a high quality Jinjunmei in general Jinjunmei. I will write. First of all, Jinjunmei is Jinjunmei. Uh, what's the biggest difference from other black tea? First of all, please understand that Jinjunmei is made from very high grade uh, um, single buds. Single buds. So means for the tea soup, the texture must be very very tender, very delicate, very tender, delicate, refined. This is for the tea texture. And besides, Jinjunmei, this Jinjunmei is also characterized by its very pronounced sweet rose, floral fragrance. It sounds wonderful, right? Now let me show you how to prepare. As this tea, as this tea, because this tea is made from very high single buds. For this tea, if you depends on your preference, you can both try it. If you love a sweet, gentle, refined tea soup, you can use the water temperature around 90 degrees Celsius, 190 and 95 Fahrenheit. If you like a more fragrant, highly aromatic tea fragrance, you can try just use just boiled water, just boiled water, because this tea, uh, honestly, this tea is wonderful enough. The quality is good enough to even you use just boiled water, the tea because that day I evaluated this tea with a Chinese sensory tea evaluation, and this tea, uh, 5 grams for 5 minutes, just boiling water, and this tea doesn't have uh, any astringency bitterness. So for this tea, just feel free to bring it with any connection. I don't know why today the connection is not so good. Okay, as usual, today I'm using this guy one, handcrafted, hand painted uh, peony, Chinese peony pattern, family rose, crafted the family rose craftsmanship. Guy one. You can also use a teapot for black tea. Uh, Black tea, it doesn't for the utensil you use. It's not so strict. You can use a guy one teapot. This is our fair cup, and then my teacup. Thank you. You're welcome. For this tea, tea to water ratio 1 to 30. Like this guy one, uh, this guy one 150%. I take 5 grams and 5 grams. Steeping time, steeping time for this tea 10 to 15 seconds. This tea, just like what I described it, the good enough. Even you steep over time, it still tastes wonderful. This is a premium Chinese high-end Chinese tea should be not only for this tea. Includes any Chinese teas. Okay, so first of all, preheat the guy one. Preheat the guy one. If I use the preheat the guy one, and then fair cup. If you're interested in anything we're showing in the live stream now, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. For this tea, only for a few teas like dark tea or compressed teas, we recommend to moist rinse the tea. But for this tea, no any need to rinse to moist the tea, because this tea is made from single buds. And besides this tea, it's the first harvest, first pickup of this year. So do you know what it means? The first infusion is the essential. The in uh, uh, contains the incense, the most rich incense for the first infusion. So for this tea, no any need. Now please do not rinse the tea before the first infusion. We just bring it, okay? This is very high. Wow, look at very beautiful. Is this Jinjunmei? Jinjunmei, it's not ordinary black tea. Jinjunmei is the craftsmanship of Jinjunmei is based on traditional Lapsang Seljong over 400 years, almost 400 years tea making craftsmanship. So this Jinjunmei is based on a craftsmanship processing 400 years. with it's an updating. It's an updating. So for this tea, when you put the tea into the gaiwan, smell it, smell the dry tea. This tea, from the beginning, this tea, it's a pure pleasure. From when you take the tea from the tea bag, and from the first to the end, it's a pure pleasure for this tea. So now let's enjoy this dry tea fragrance. Sweet, very gentle, sweet aroma. Beautiful. Mm. Uh, Now, because this tea, I I have to emphasize the grade of this tea again and again. As this tea is made from uh, single buds, the highest grade. So when you pour water, when you pour water, there's a tip. There's a tip. Okay. When you deal with the especially high grade tea, so did you see the speed is fast? Uh, First of all, pour water on the edge of the guy one. Fif- Okay. Wow. Look at this color. This is from our. This is from. Uh, Please look at our tea soup. Wow. Look at this. Wow. Golden bright. If you have ever tried any black tea from Sri Lanka, India, or other countries from South Africa, you will see the difference. This tea doesn't look, in general, for Indian Sri Lanka black tea, they look much more reddish, right? But this tea, no. This tea, it, this tea, the color it's more golden rather than reddish. Very beautiful, bright. Do you know why? The first of all, yeah, the craftsmanship, and secondly, tea cultivars, uh, the tea grade. Now let me try it. Mm, a sweet, milky rose fragrance. Oh, this fragrance is so refreshing. Characterized by its pronounced sweet rose flowery fragrance. With a um, sweet nectar fragrance, and very pleasant, fresh woody aroma. Because this tea is from 桐木关, the co-production of Lapsang Xiaozhong 桐木关. Oh, by the way, I'll show you the. We see. Can you see? We see. Look at this environment. This is made from single buds. This is single buds. Can you see the first spring, the first pickup of the year? This is a tea bud. The raw material of this Jinjunmei. from 桐木关. My text is super tender, very very tender. The texture is super smooth. This is a tea charm. This is a tea charm of Jinjunmei. The great quality, the video quality. Second, second, I well, after receive, your entire mouth is surrounded by this, surrounded with this rich flowery fragrance and a milky, sweet nectar fragrance. It's a bit annoying. The quality, video quality today is this tea is made from single buds. When the tea enters into your mouth, you feel it slide over your uh, your tongue. It's a very tasty, flavored on the palate. Very, it's very smooth, very very smooth. The the live video is not so good today. Hmm. This sweet rose flower aroma is very intoxicating, very pronounced, accompanied with a sweet nectar aroma and the fresh woody fragrance. Especially for the this tea is also characterized by the tea texture as well. The tea texture. Hello. Hello. Welcome to join our Jinjunmei Chinese tea black tea Chinese black tea ceremony. This is our first infusion. Now we continue our second infusion. Second infusion. The sweet aroma is really intoxicating and very charming. I'll continue our second infusion. This is a Jinjunmei, one of the most high-end Chinese black tea. This tea was uh, based on Lepsin Xiaozhong craftsmanship. Over the Lepsin Xiaozhong has over 400 based on Lepsin Xiaozhong 400 years tea making craftsmanship. This tea in 2005. Let's say you can see this is updated version, premium version of Labs and Xiaozhong. This one, Jinjunmei. Thank you, Jimmy. Uh, thank you. This is our second infusion. Mm, Golden bright. Wow. And you can see the tea heritage fuzz inside. The rich tea heritage fuzz inside. Because this tea is made from single buds. Single buds, so when you bring it the tea heritage fuzz, they will fall into the water. They're in the form of cyanine, amino acids. That's why this tea, when you if even a tea, even for me, this tea, even it's unknown for me. Because first thing we will look at check the tea, the physical appearance, right? From the physical appearance, I already have imagination about the flavor taste because this look like this ginger may made from such high grade. There's no any doubt. There's no any doubt. This tea, except the craftsmanship is the craftsmanship is too. Except that the tea is not well crafted in general. From the tea texture, this tea must be smooth, sweet. This is something we can, without trying it, just look at the dry tea of physical appearance. We can have imagination. Okay. Very charming. We call it high mountain flavor. The charm of 桐木关. It's like you are walking in a forest. This this place, this place, Tongguan is located in National Forest Park, and this place, the forest coverage reaches 96%, 90-60%, And as you know that, just like I always give this example, just like human being, we will be definitely affected by the environment surrounding us, the climate. It's just like human being. You will be affected, influenced. It's the same for the tea, especially that's in there's a famous quote about Chinese teas in China. The best tea must come from high mountain. The best tea must come from high mountain. Why? Uh, why? Because environment. The environment. This is our second infusion. Mm, fully fragrant. Very refined. This tea satisfies you all your expectations for black tea. This tea highly recommend to you. Highly recommend to you. Uh, Definitely worth it to have a try. Besides this, Jinjunmei in our tea shop was also selling a golden tea, golden buds, black tea from Tibet, this is those two are the high. Those teas are made from the highest grade single buds. If you're a black tea lover, you can you I recommend to try that golden tea, golden buds, Tibet, black tea from Tibet, more tour. It tastes uh, very different from this one, very from this one. Highly recommend to you. If you want the first time to attend our class, tea class, the first time to yeah, never bought anything from our tea shop. You can just buy the small quantity, small size, 50 grams, 50 grams for trying. Food of sweet, sweet of the taste is long lasting, especially for this lingering, uh, refined, very intoxicating rose aroma. Rose aroma. Sweet. But this sweet aroma is not cloying because it's 100% 100% pure black tea without any. We can guarantee that without adding any artificial pigments, scents from any teas for all teas sold in our tea shop. Because all of them by myself, select by myself, and I'm also I've been working in Chinese tea evaluations almost 10 years. Now continue. This tea is recent, 8 to 10 infusions. It's made from single buds. Single buds. And do you know Jinjunmei? uh, Jinjunmei, in fact, Last year, uh, last year our tea followers they demand demand Jinjunmei, but at that time I didn't find uh, a good tea with a good price. Um, Jinjunmei, there's a very famous tea brand in China. For just for 50 grams, for 50 grams, say the price is about. Let me try. Almost 80 dollars, $80 just for the price of the tea. And last year now didn't I didn't get I didn't find any good uh, a ginger made with a premium quality but with good price now. Until this year, this is a new arrival. Jinjunmei, this one, if you love black tea, this one definitely recommend you have a try. This one very it satisfies you all your expectations for black tea. The more I drink, the more I feel it's sweeter. The more I feel sweeter. Wow. That's a good tea will deliver you a, a wonderful sensory experience, and it will calm you down, uh, calm you down. Then make and when you feel peace in your heart, you connect with yourself. This wonderful. This is our soaked lips. Please look at. From the soaked lips, you can see the craftsmanship. The craftsmanship. It's made from single buds. It's unlike green tea. Unlike green tea, because for the uh, craftsmanship, especially for oxidation process of black tea, made from black tea made from single buds. In fact, it demands a very high skill, very high request for the tea maker, to the tea maker. Now, for this tea, you can use around 90 degrees Celsius, 194 Fahrenheit, or just boil water. For this tea, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's good enough, wonderful enough. Now I'm just using, uh, just boiling the water. Uh, beautiful. You can see the tea buds. They are very small, tiny. It's made from 武夷菜茶. So, final questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. For the moment, we are enjoying drinking uh, one of the most high-end, very high-end Chinese black tea. Jinjunmei, it's called Jinjunmei. This is our tea soup. Mm. Wow, golden. Wow, to reach tea fast inside. Jinjunmei. Mm. very attractive sweet rose aroma, accompanied by nectar fragrance, floral nectar fragrance, and the fresh woody aroma. A flavor, a fragrance, um, a charm of 桐木关, a high mountain flavor. Uh, when you in Chinese we call it in Chinese we call it 山韵 mountain mountain charm. Uh, why? Because for the for teas, uh, for teas includes black tea, white tea, green tea, and tea from high mountain. The environment of high mountain imparts an exceptional flavor and taste for the tea. So when you try, if you experience enough, uh, just from the taste, from the fragrance, uh, you can imagine. Because when we drink the tea, we don't know the before the the pre the pre, let's say, the, I would say, the pre-story of this tea, where this tea from. Sometimes we try a tea. Even for me, well, I receive some tea samples. Sometimes I don't know where this tea from, but once you try it, tea never lies to you. Good morning, Ryan. Good morning. Uh, Sweet, gentle, and without any sweet potato aroma. Sweet potato aroma. It appears sometimes appears in appears in Lipsing Seljong or in black teas. That's kind of popular to perceive. Um, but for high end Chinese black tea, uh, except Dian Hong, except the Yunnan black tea, what like this tea, like this tea, uh, once you try it, uh, once you try it, uh, there's no from the just like what I described from the beginning, from you take the tea from the tea bag to the end. Uh, it may last 1 hour, 2 hours. It's a pure joy, a pure joy. A good, this is a good tea will deliver you from texture, flavor, taste. Wonderful. Mm. In the end, and in the end of at the end of the taste, you will feel a sweet milky aroma. This sweet milky aroma, because the flowery fragrance is very rich. When they are mixed together, it will it's more like like milk. It's very tender, rich, right? This is a way we describe a complex flowery fragrance. This one highly recommend to you. Uh, update, updated, updated version of Lapsang Xiaozhong. If you also searching the same grade, beside this, Jinjunmei will also selling single buds, golden tip, golden buds, black tea from Mo to Tibet, from Mo to Tibet, without any astringency and bitterness. interested this here, please go to check our tea shop link in our bio. After after every sip, there's a lingering charm inside your mouth. This lingering aroma and flavor can last a while, a few minutes inside your mouth. We continue our study infusion. This is our third infusion. This tea, even for the this tea can be infused 8, 10 infusions. See, wow, super rich tea. Okay. It's like uh, it's smooth, like the silk slide over your the tip of your taste bud. For the moment, I'm drinking our new arrival, one of the most high-end Chinese Jinjunmei, an updated Lab Xiaozhong, a branch of Lab Xiaozhong indeed. After a pure joy now, pure joy. This is a this is a Chinese good Chinese tea should deliver to you a pure joy and a wonderful moment. This tea, uh, not every not every black tea. Um, this tea you can compare with any black tea in your hands. Mm. For Chinese, for not only for Chinese teas, all teas, uh, you can compare this tea with any black tea in your hands. You can compare with uh, Chinese black tea or uh, Sri Lanka, Indian, Kenya, African, any tea from anywhere. Just because only through the comparison you see which one is the best. Uh, Besides this one, was also Lepsin Xiaozhong. Lepsin Xiaozhong is the ancestor of black tea. For sure, I highly recommend to try. I don't mean that this one is better than the Lepsin Xiaozhong. Uh, Sold in our tea shop. That's still very different. This one from the grade is different. From the grade, this one is made from single buds. Single buds. Single buds. Each sip, it's so wow. How you feel that the sweet rose aroma surrounding inside your mouth. Sweet. Without any astringency, bitterness. So, any questions? If you have any questions, don't be shy. Just feel free to share out more in our comment. For the moment, we are drinking one of the most high-end Chinese black tea, Jinjunmei. This Jinjunmei, a new arrival. Wow, look at those beautiful tea bags. Uh, we call our um, the way we evaluate our Chinese teas, we call it as Chinese sensory tea evaluations. Emphasize sensory. Why? Because Chinese for Chinese tea evaluation, we use all our sensory organs: eyes, taste, the, your mouth, uh, your tongue, your nose, and your fingers to evaluate this tea. A food this is the it's a foodly it's a food evaluation. A food evaluation. This Jinjunmei, without talking about any health properties, just without talking about this, it's a really a pure joy. This tea will deliver you an unexpected black tea experience. This one, personally, I love so much. Love so much. Jinjumei among Chinese black teas, always the almost the most expensive, almost the most expensive black tea in Chinese market. In Chinese market, is a very famous brand. The original tea maker of this inventor of this Jinjumei. The price is mm, 80 80 USD, 80 USD dollars per, per 50 grams. 80 dollars, 80 $80 for 50 grams. For 50 grams, can you imagine that price? Uh, and our price is uh, half, only half of that um, that brand. Uh, I personally, because last year, there's some our tea our tea lovers, our our tea followers. They asked me okay, they're interested in Jinjunmei, but at last year I didn't find a good price. Uh, But personally, I'm super. I definitely satisfied with the price, with the quality, and highly recommend to now continue our. This could be our probably fourth or fifth infusion. Uh, uh, this is our fourth infusion. Please look at the soup color. Very charming. Wow. Very intoxicating sweet rose aroma plus uh, forest woody fragrance. This tea, from the way I describe this tea, uh, for this, only for the teas growing up from high mountain could deliver this forest fresh woody fragrance. What it smells like, it's just like when you're walking in the wild forest. Uh, and it sounds very abstract, right? But next time if you drink you go to hike in high mountain or just because for Chinese teas, uh, relates very much with the natural aromas. This tea, besides this tea, is characterized by its distinctive sweet rose aroma. It's not cloying. This fragrance is not cloying like the artificial rose scent. No, it's very natural, 100% natural from tea itself. Rose-like, rose-like, rose-like. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check our tea shop. Look in our bio. So funny questions. Uh, After drinking this lingering charm, lingering charm lasts a few minutes. This is a proof of the high mountain tea. We call it in Chinese, we call it 山韵 山韵 uh, 山韵 high mountain flavor 山韵. Besides, this tea is from the co-production 桐木关 flavor. So funny questions. I will come back in a few seconds. I'll come back in a few seconds. And then we continue our two-way section. I will show you the guy I'm using today. This one is only left the last piece. Uh, it's authentic Chinese porcelain artwork. porcelain set. Hello. Wow. Please enjoy this timeless beauty. This one is 100% handcrafted, hand painted, made with Chinese traditional farming rose, 粉彩. His painting skill. Uh, this is a very classical Chinese uh, peony pattern, peony and a butterfly. You can see the details of the branch of peonies, the peonies petals, peony petals. Uh, Look very delicate. It's not only a tea tree. Basically, it's a porcelain artwork as well, made by our master ceramist, Yu Hongliang. This tea tray you can use as a tea. Basically, it's a tea tray, but you can also use display as a home decoration, especially for the entrance of your house in your salon. Because peony presents very auspicious meaning in Chinese culture, harmony in the family, love, love, fortune, perfection. Actually, it's a vivid spring image and painting. Peony. This is the entire set I'm using today. This one. Wow. Please look at it. It's a pure pleasure for our eyes. Just look at the color is rich but very harmonious. This guy was 150 ml, 150 ml class, golden maroon. This one, purely handcrafted and handmade, no, handcrafted and hand painted. Look at details. This set, this classical Chinese porcelain set, it's a timeless beauty. This one even in 100 200 years it's still a authentic Chinese artwork. When you touch it, you can feel the thickness of the pigment, crafted with farmy rose craftsmanship. Beautiful. And then besides this, now we, if interested in this peony set, please go to check out his shop link in our bio. Uh, Continue. If you're interested in this set, please go to check out his shop link in our bio. Besides this, this is peony pattern. We also have wow, in our tea shop, you got you get super rich various options for any kinds of flowers, peach blossom, plum blossom, lotus, any kinds of chrysanthemum. Let me try. Let me show you this one. Wow, 100% handmade. Hand. Look at this. Inside and outside fully painted. Uh, it's painted by our master. It's like a classical miniature painting on porcelain. It's from Jingdezhen. Jingdezhen. It's not a print. It's hand painted. Those artworks possess very high collection value from Jingdezhen. This shape. A second. Just if you're searching some tea waste tea sets with a high artistic collection value, just Jingdezhen artworks. Wow. Please enjoy and appreciate the beauty of chrysanthemum. First of all, uh, it's chrysanthemum, hand painted. What the value of this teacup? Peering the details of peering, the details of chrysanthemum. You see that it's a small teacup. Please look at the every single petal, chrysanthemum petal, is so well painted. Wow. And this is the front side. And besides, just remember that it's a teacup. It's curved. It's not flat. So for the painting skill, it's very demanded. It's super demanded from our Chinese Jingdezhen, the capital porcelain around the world in China. And this is backside. Backside. Wow, look at this. Inside and outside fully painted. Set is if you as if you are searching a classical teacup, and just remember that just understand that the flowers pattern in Chinese culture is very neutral. Uh, it's very neutral. It's very neutral, especially for chrysanthemum, because chrysanthemum in Chinese culture signifies purity, strength, novelty, uh, nobility, and honesty for uh, for a person's character, referring to the characters of person. Wow, this one, especially when you pour some light tea into the teacup, and you see, wow, look at the wow. When you pour the tea into the cup, the water and uh, the flowers becomes more vivid. Ah, can you see from the from from the angle? Probably you cannot see well. It's an authentic beauty, beautiful. Uh, this one. This is a poor shape. Besides this shape, also have a 鸡心. But I don't have. I don't prepare for this live stream. If are interesting, you can go to check the link. Our link. Wow, beautiful. 100% handmade, hand painted. It's very beautiful, really. Personally, I love it. Really love it. Presentiment was of a peach blossom. Wow, another beauty. Uh, Porcelain, purely crafted and hand painted. Peach blossom pattern, very classical, with a high, with a highly artistic collection value. Uh, please look at the details of this, the details of flowers. It's like a classical miniature painting, hand painting by our artist on porcelain. This is the character of Jingdezhen artwork. The background, the color background is white to emphasize the beauty, the color of a peach blossom. Very elegant, poor teacup shape. Uh, when you pour some light tea into the teacup, uh, peach blossoms, big flowers, they become more vivid, uh, three-dimensional. It's very this one, love it, really beautiful. And our live stream, there's no any filter. There's no any filter. You see, you receive what you sing. Uh, You receive what you sing. Mm. It's about 70. The food capacity is about 100. The use the volume around 70 to 80%, 80 ml. Um, ah, today I prepared so lotus. Uh, this one is purely hand painted by our Jingdezhen artists and purely hand handcrafted. It's a pink. It's pink placed inside and painted with the lotus. It's crafted with animal craftsmanship. Lotus. Please look at the lotus and the details of the butterfly. Looks so harmonious. Wow, it's really lovely. When you see the authentic beauty art, you feel happy. This is the value of art. Our Chinese tea way based on the functions, it delivered a pleasure of aesthetics and the value of collection. Uh, just like this teacup, it's far from a teacup. It's far from a teacup. This one embodies the functions and the artistic value. This is lotus, lotus, and this is peach blossom, peach blossom. Oh, sorry, a plum blossom. 梅花 looks so delicate, very refined. Pink glaze as well. For this series, Four Seasons flower series, you have various options. This is pink glaze. You also find yellow, green, black, blue. If you're interesting, please go to check out the shop link in our bio. This one. Wow, how wonderful it is. It's a miniature classical Chinese painting on painted inside the teacup. Poor teacup shape. We call it poor teacup. Poor tea shaped teacup, not because it's served for poverty. No, because it's referring to the wide, to the to the wide diameter. Also have this one. This flower I forgot to I forgot the name. It's a purple flower. Blossoms in April. Does anybody know how we call it? In Chinese call it 紫藤花, a pink glaze as well. Pink glaze. Okay. Mm. If you interested in anything we are showing the live stream, please go to check out the shop link in our bio. It's the end of our live stream. This is a Jinjunmei, our new arrival, very high-end Chinese black Jinjunmei, updated. You can consider it's updated Lepson Seozhong. Okay, guys. So funny questions. Hmm. So funny questions. I will share the record of this live stream. Uh, mm. So funny questions. If you don't have any questions, I wish you time to say goodbye. Wish you a wonderful, blessed Sunday and good night, good day to you. Uh, Okay, see you next time. I'll see you next our next live stream on Thursday. On Thursday, if you love it, you can also join our Chinese tea community, our group. Okay. See you next time. See you. See you. Bye bye.